So recently on the PleasantCraft server, there have been some rumors going around about some new members possibly joining us in the near future. And I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure if these claims are true or not, but if they are, I definitely want to make a good first impression for these new members, which is why today I'm going to be working here in our spawn/shopping district. And basically my goal for this area today is just to add a bit more life to the area, a few more decorations, a few more builds, because let's be honest, it's looking kind of bare at the moment. So to start off this project, the first thing that I want to tackle is that big cluster of very ugly scaffolding on the horizon over there. And yes, I did use the word ugly, don't tell Kyle, but it actually doesn't belong to me. It belongs to a certain Kale Hamron, and I've actually messaged him to see if he wants help on this. Oh, and speak of the devil, there he is right over there. Oh, hold on, let's go say hi to him. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Alright, so what's with all the scaffolding over here?
Oh, you know, construction site for a thing.
A thing. Describe.
Yeah.
A thing.
Imagine
what
for a moment
what
a place where you can go and all of your dreams can come true.
That sounds exciting.
And then it gets torn away from you and nothing ever happens. It never gets completed.
Kale, what are you talking about?
Now imagine all of that and just forget all of it and imagine a tavern.
Oh, so it's a tavern. That's what you're saying. It's a tavern. It's meant to be a tavern.
Yeah, it's a tavern.
Well done.
What do you mean meant to be? It currently is a tavern.
Oh.
See, you go over here. You go up these stairs through the door.
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about here. There is no. This is just scaffolding.
Boom! Look at this tavern. There's like a chandelier right there. You know, a little overlook.
Kale, are you all right? Are you seeing things again? Are you seeing ghosts? Are you having hallucinations? Have you been speaking with your therapist lately?
Milkman, I'm gonna level with you. I am absolutely terrified to start this build. It's been so long.
Look, it's fine. All right, I'm here now. I'm here to help you. Let's you know, we can get this tavern built.
You'll help me build this tavern?
I mean, unfortunately, I kind of already agreed to this, so yes, I will help you.
Let's do it then.
All right, let's get to work. And with that, folks, the first project of our renovation is now completed. And I think now I understand why Kale was so scared to start this build in the first place. I mean, it is a lot bigger than I was expecting, and it is crammed with all sorts of details, like the flag up there, and these custom trees and everything, but all told, I think it turned out very, very well. And if we take a look on the inside here, you can see we have a lovely dining hall area for the Pleasants to meet up and chit-chat, and then right down the stairs here, we have what's going to become our server quest board. So basically, people will be able to put up little jobs for hire on the board behind us and offer rewards for them. However, folks, this tavern is only the tip of the iceberg because there is still a lot more here at spawn that I want to work on today. And funnily enough, I think the next thing on the agenda is actually to complete yet another unfinished building, although I will say this one is looking slightly more complete than the other one was. But basically, this right here is meant to kind of be our grand central station for the rail network we're building here on the server. And if we take a look right over here, you can see we've already been collecting a bunch of different materials for this project, so it really shouldn't be all too hard to put together. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna get right to work on this thing. And while I'm at it here, I wanted to remind you all, if you're enjoying the video so far, to please leave a like and subscribe. It'd be very helpful to me, and I'd very much appreciate it. But fast forwarding now just a few hours, and we have ourselves a beautiful new rail station here behind us. And And I actually ended up building a majority of this on a live stream I did with Hoser, and he helped me out a lot with this really cool floor design here. I think he did a fantastic job with all these stairs and slabs and such. However, there still are a few details around here that need a little bit of work, including this little stump right here, which is actually a memorial to the first death on the server. And since we kind of constructed this whole station around it, I wanted to see if I could create kind of like a little memorial statue right here in its place. And really, it should be as simple as just placing down an armor stand right here, aligning it with a piston, and putting on some armor. However, of course, we are still missing a head, so let's go ahead and change skins, and then promptly die. What fun! So now, let's go ahead and complete our little statue here. And to really seal the deal, let's add in a nice little light fixture right here. And there we are. That, I'd say, is looking really, really nice. And after adding a little bit more foliage to the outside, I think I'm ready to call this train station build complete for now. But like before, my friends, even though we're 12 hours into this renovation project, there's still a lot more that we need to tackle here at spawn. And I think the next thing that I want to take a look at are some of the pathways and landscaping around here, because let's be honest, taking a look at some of these paths, they're about as good as paths as I am at playing Minecraft. So in a sense, they're awful. But if we go ahead and just grab some packed mud and a little bit of coarse dirt, and we just kind of start mixing them together down here, we should start to get something that looks pretty good. And voila, I think that has already made a huge difference here. I mean, just look at these paths. They are gorgeous now. And I've even gone ahead and added in a few more paths that weren't here before, just kind of crisscrossing through spawn so that people can traverse the area a little bit easier. And I think the next one that I want to build is right over here along the shoreline leading up to the new tavern and train station. But honestly though, taking a look at this shoreline here, I think I want to do something a little bit different with this area. So I was thinking kind of like a boardwalk with a few pop-up shops along the way. So let's go ahead and see what we can come up with here. And there we are. It's not too much, but I think it really helps to shape up the shoreline here a bit more. And if we head up these stairs, the only thing left to do now is actually connect up the path to the station up there. And that is now also complete. Nice. I think before we move on though, I want to try adding a little bit more pizzazz to the landscaping here. I mean, this is all just boring grass around here. And honestly, that kind of just goes for the entire shopping district. I mean, there's no trees anywhere really. I mean, there's one right there and there. But other than the, and there, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are a few trees, but there certainly aren't many custom trees. So let's see how many of these we can add in. And for these, I actually came up with two separate designs here. The first one is this skinny pine tree, which I built mostly around the tavern and the train station. But then down below, I decided to go with these more willow-like trees, which use a combination of different leaves as well as packed mud for the trunks, which I think turned out really well. And all together here, I mean, just take a look at what we've done. This is already looking so much better than what we had before. I mean, just take a look at this path right here leading up to the tavern. It is just mwah, chef's kiss. And honestly, after about 6 hours of landscaping, I'd be happy calling this a completed project for today. But alas, we still have one more build up our sleeves. And that build is gonna be a new shop because, I mean, this is the shopping district after all. It's only natural that we build a shop. And I decided for this build that I would tear down the old kind of defunct nether portal in the shopping district and replace it with something in the style of my mega base. So as you can see, I started constructing kind of a miniaturized version of one of my airships with a few barrels suspended, which will be carrying all of my products. Of course though, that does raise the question of what are we actually going to be selling in this shop of ours, and I'll be completely honest, I wasn't too sure myself. I kind of just wanted a place to dump items that I didn't want or need anymore and hopefully turn a profit. But since we likely have some new members on the way, I think a good start will be just some mending books and some unbreaking books for sale. And for both of these, I think 1 diamond each is a pretty fair price. But with that, I do believe we are finally done with our spawn renovation project. And folks, after 24 hours of working in this place, it is looking completely different from how we had it before. And I honestly couldn't be prouder. I think it turned out great, and I can't wait for our new members to see it. And speaking of new members, I think that is something we're going to have to deal with in our next episode because, well, I am out of time for today. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.